Greetings, and peace be unto you, and welcome to this channel, Operation Truth Hurts, where truth is reality. I hope everybody doing well this morning. I hope everybody feeling good. I know it's Monday, but it's a beautiful day, and I hope you're giving thanks to the Lord for your blessings, and I hope that you are always being grateful in whatever you're being given. I just want to talk to you guys about something today that's kind of disturbing me, and I need to reach the people and put my little 2 cents in. I was watching this, I guess it was a little short interview of one of my fellow YouTubers. I don't actually know the person, but the reason I said fellow YouTubers, because he's another person of the faith that's voicing, crying out in the wilderness like myself to reach the people with the word of God. Don't mean we perfect. It don't mean we don't do nothing. But what it means is we recognize that we wasn't perfect and we want to do better. That's what it means. It means that we're not perfect, but we want to do better. You know? So, oh shoot. Okay. I gotta get it together. So, that comes with a lot of change and understanding, reading God's word, studying yourself to find yourself approved, learning spiritual things, learning the characteristics of God, because you'll never know God unless you learn his word and his characteristics. And speaking of knowing God, I'm back to the video. And so I was looking at the video, and the guy was actually doing an interview with an elderly Caucasian lady. And I guess she's a refuge from a product from the Holocaust and things of that nature, concentration camps and all this. She came from that era, but she was an elderly lady, looked like way over her 80s. So the guy was talking to her. She said, "Well, where was your Jesus when all these things was going on? All these kids was being murdered?" And the man of God explained it very well for her. And he broke down that, hey, God told you not to sin. And your ancestors decided to sin. So this is a product of the sin from your ancestors. This is the product of your bloodline sin and many others. And I just want to add it to what the man of God said. He was correct in every aspect. But I want to add this to him. Picture this. Picture you are a person that indulge in criminal activity. It could be drugs, it could be stealing, it could be prostitution, it could be trafficking, it could be whatever. But you have a high-ranking police official, in your city. It might be one of your relatives. It might be someone you grew up with. But you got close ties with this person and a close bond. So while you're in their territory, when you're in their jurisdiction and your criminal activity, if they're that type of person, they can cover you. You understand? They can cover you. They can tell their other superiors and the other people to kind of turn their head. They know you and this and that. But oh boy, when you're out of their jurisdiction and are not amongst fellow cops of theirs and fellow law enforcement, they can't cover you. You feel me? They cannot cover you. Because you in the territory that they don't have no jurisdiction in, no power and no influence. So that's just like with God. It's not that he don't have the power and the influence. See, God made us where we have a freedom of will. You understand me? He gave you where you could decide to do good or evil. He's not a boring God. He give you variety. You see what I'm saying? And it's up to you to choose what way to go. So that's just like God. He just like the police officers that's out of district. But he's never out of district, but he is a holy God. And he cannot be a part of sin. So when we're a part of sin, we out of God's jurisdiction. He can't cover us. We somewhere where his hands is not involved in it. He can't be involved in it. He can't be involved in sin. So when we sinning, we from under the cover of grace. We from under God's protection. And the sooner people realize that, this will be a better world and better people, and you'll have a better understanding of the God that which created you. Just give you something to think about, and I'm always putting my 2 cents in, especially when it involves God. See how that sun shining on me? Made me 3 times lighter. That attests to the truth right there. See, people are God. You don't have to, I'm a God, this and that. God will validate you. God will validate you. Y'all be blessed, stay woke, and have a positive week. Think positive, make moves towards your goals, and be blessed.